Here.
Hey everybody out there in Brotherhood land, Stewart here. I got a couple guys in today. Just gonna get started with the adult class in a moment. So I got Mr. McFadden here with me. I don't think he's been in a video.
Nope, not yet.
Now he is. So he'd be famous. So it's clutching feathers, Saburo told me. So a couple things about clutching feathers is, we teach it from a shoulder grab, we teach it from a hair grab, but up here a lot of Canadians are bald, except for me. So I don't like anybody touching my hair. But anyway, they will today. So if it was from a push position, you all know you have glancing, or snapping twig, snapping twig. And if it's a grab position, if it was somebody, Mr. right here, if I had a little bit taller person here, even from the ground, I could still hit that axillary where about 20 lymph nodes reside. So into that sector. A lot of people use the middle knuckle, but in a real straight altercation, I'm not gonna have time to go, I won't have time for that. So I just like to shoot the whole thing. Usually these two knuckles will drill into that one. And from a lower sector, so he's a little bit taller than Mr. McFadden, so I could do the same maneuver, stepping back. When I step back, I create angle of disturbance because it pulls him forward. Now from this position, as I braze back, clear back, a lot of people go the straight heel palm to the face. I alter that one. The reason I alter it is that there's an insertion point midline, and this one connects to this one in the jaw anatomically, physiologically, and TCM perspective. If it's at the base of the xiphoid process, at the base of that notch, that one also is a relay station for the sympathetic or the parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic is the one that regulates heart, respiration, and heart rate, where the parasympathetic regulates defecation, urination, and digestion. So you get one to set up the other one. The parasympathetic is the KO one, the vasophane one, that can cause a neurological disturbance. It's almost like where your computer freezes, and then you have to shut it down and reboot, same sort of thing. So if I strike this way, and I see where he is, I'm controlling his height and width. I'm controlling the depth because I'm stepping back. When you control 2 out of the 3, the third one cancels out automatically. When I brace back, I strike to that motion there. See where his head is in position? Temporalized nose, and usually if they wear glasses, I ask them to remove it, and then I hit them. That's how we do it in Canada. Anyway, so if he's in this position here, there's a point right there. If he's a little bit taller, other gentleman, I'll show him Mr. Jacob over there. So this one I would hit at the base of the xiphoid process. That's gonna set up everything here and drop everything in same time. Now, see, I'm in this whipping motion. So when I cancel this and that point are gonna be 2 turned into 1. So I'm gonna angle this back to front. Take your glass off for a second. If you angle this back to front, just watch when I just tap that. That's what happens. Just put your glasses back on. We're just so polite up here. So when I hit here and I drop that to the reverse bow, you notice I follow that line. So it's a straight line. So if I bring in Mr. Jacob, thank you, sir. If I bring Mr. Jacob a little taller, it's gonna touch my hair. So when I step back, see the disturbance here on him? Now as I graze back, boom, I'm gonna hit him a little bit lower. This one connects to this one. So this one here, if I just tap here, that's the issue you get there from back to front. Compared to his was a little bit higher, it connects to that one. So from that position here, now I can follow that same line. When I hit this position, hit that line, and drive that up, if you want to add that for a testy situation. So a couple of things about that. If he was grabbing here with the hair, and the punch came in sooner, I could have this one cross. When this crosses, this is the happens. I push that down, you can push his balance down the ground he goes. Okay, come on back up. Thank you, sir. Another way you can do that, from a more humane principle, you grab my hair too. And I struck back here. Now the hands are free. This one here sets up the baby finger. So if I just tap that baby finger, down to the ground he goes. Okay? Learned those things from Professor Wally J. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, when I had the chance to train with him, have him up here for a seminar. And also, I'm great friends with his son, Professor Leon J. So, if I brought Mr. Jacob back in again, just to show that from that position, you grab that, you can grab any of the fingers. If margin for error, if I couldn't get to the baby finger, I can just grab all of them. I just twist it and turn it back, and then you can pull it down. You can get them out of the film. Anyway, so bring them back in here, thank you, sir. So again, just to recap, your different things you could have. A what if scenario, if he punches ahead, you can still cross that one, pull that one, take that one down to the ground, circle him back, drive here to the ground, and strike to the ribs. You got him pinned, he's on his side. Come back up. If I strike him this way, strike hit this way, sweep this way, you can grab the head, torquing this way, and you can bring it up to the ground, have him here, and drive him that way. So, just keeping in mind for the base move, grabbing my hair again. For the base move, when you drop back, same time, a lot of people grab, step, and then strike. It's like constipated movement. Same time move, 2 move, 3 move. You okay? I'm okay. So anyway, that's my little tip on clutching feathers. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Until next time, cheers.